Final Fantasy 14. Oh, I'm gonna have to pop out the chat. I forgot about that. Oh, now the chat's light mode again. That's weird. Okay. Square Enix. Alright, that looks good. That doesn't look too bad, actually. I mean, I'm gonna have to look back when I actually have the game loaded in here, but... Am I recording? Yes, I am. Okay, good. So I have been jonesing to get back to this. I don't know how many days I have left on my sub, but I think it's going to resub automatically, so it doesn't matter. I'm on a basic sub, as you could probably guess. Because I am not making more than one character. I might make a second character down the line, but I'm not planning on playing through this game more than once. I can tell you that. But yeah, I was debating whether or not I wanted to do this tonight or move on to the game I had planned for tonight and just do 14 some other night. But I'm like, no. 14 is a game that I have not played before, so I'm going to prioritize that. And again, Sea of Stars looks very tempting, but I don't think I want to cram a 30-hour RPG in the middle of a 200-hour MMORPG. And that's just for the base game here. I'm going to do the expansions eventually. So, we'll have to see. As you could probably guess, I am once again succumbing to my gambling addiction. And I'm on the gold saucer. I wish this loading screen wouldn't take that long. As you can see, I was kind of on a bender last night, so I fell into the fountain and just kind of sat there getting soaked. And no one bothered to take me out. So I'm a little moist right now. But, let's gamble. $8, 7, 2. Okay, well, we got it. I could go for 3,600 or I could go for a 10,000. Either way. I should have gone for 3,600. I knew that was going to screw me. Alright. 144. Today and yesterday were not good days for me on this. 7. Alright. 1, 9, 5. Okay, let's go here. Wow! That was like 3 of the lowest prizes I could win. What I got? Yeah, I got like less than 300. Oof. Oofta. Alright, what was I doing? Trial by Turtle. Yeah, that's in the Black Shroud. 462. No, thank you. What am I, made a gill? Come on. Bought my lotto tickets already this week. I believe... Well, I do the same too. I always do... 0626 in 1987, which is my birthday. And then the third one's always a random pick. As long as the last digit does not end in 7 or 6. Because it's based on the amount of digits from the end to the front. Based on how much you win. So like I don't want 2 tickets that end in the same number. Because then that lowers my chances of getting the lowest prize, which the lowest prize is still more than buying all 3 tickets put together. So I'd rather just win the lowest prize once than take a chance, than risk winning it twice, and then who knows. But you know, 1 in 10,000 chance, or 3 in 10,000 chance of getting it. We have to go to that area all the way near the end of place. That was loud. Oh yeah, let me check the let me check everything here. It looks alright. Bouncing is fine, so I'm just obscuring my my menu and my inventory. Again, that's only on the stream. I can see it just fine because I'm looking at the game directly. Okay. Alright, yep. I think we're solid. We'll keep that for now. If people find it annoying, I'll remove it, but, Oh, I didn't talk about Star Force during the ramble. That's what I forgot. Star Force 2, okay, I'll mention that at a different point, but Star Force 2... Whoa. Game was kind of, like, chugging there for a second. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, wow, the game's, like, kind of not moving too smoothly here. Frames. 60 FPS. Limit frame rate when client is inactive. Limit FPS when away from keyboard. Frame rate, none. I'm kind of, like, nervous to pick none. Eh. Doesn't do much, honestly. Yeah, it's not running at 60. It's running at 51 for some reason. That's weird. Normally it runs at 60 for me, doesn't it? I guess not. Maybe it was just the rain. Okay, where are we... Where are we going? 221. Yeah, whatever. I saved 100 gil by taking the airship. Alright. Okay, so we gotta get a, we gotta get an egg. Gotta get the Adamantoise egg. I did the other side quests around here. It didn't really do much. TBH. Let's get moving here. Time to get moving. I have that on my thing. Why didn't I play that? It's funny because I've never played Blast Corps. I hope that gets added to Switch Online at some point. Excitebike 64 just got added today, which I want to play. I've never played Excitebike 64 before, and it's one of those games that I've heard is, like, pretty fun for an N64 game, so I might have to give it a shot at some point. That's a big tort. Stroper to Stroper communication. So apparently the summer event ended, and like when it ends, it just disappears from Costa del Sol. So like if a bunch of people are climbing it, when someone recorded the event ending, and when a bunch of people were climbing it, they just all fall into frame immediately, and a bunch of them just like took major damage. I thought you might have good sense to leave this place. By your continued presence, I take it you intend to persevere to the bitter end. An exceptionally large egg with a seemingly unbreakable shell. When it hatches, the baby Adamantoise that emerges will likely be as large as a hound. Such bravery. Such recklessness. This will serve you well against Titan. Leave the egg with me. I'll see that it gets to the captain. You should make haste to southern Danelin. In Forgotten Springs, you'll find a man named Duodo Nun. He'll be your next guide. Safe travels, Shozai. Detto. It's because I was just talking to No URL Please about Deto's, the Dorito knockoff. Southern Danelin, okay. Oh, we actually have to go all the way there. Forgotten Springs. Oh, that's in... Okay. Well, we'll return. Just to make it really cheap to teleport. Gotta cut those costs whenever we can. We could probably do international relations while we're there as well. Since I'll be back in Ulda. I ordered some 14 merch. Specifically, I saw a fat chocobo pouch. And I was like, I have to have that. So I ordered it. And then I wanted to get a bunch of magnets for my desired job crystals, but they didn't have 2 of them. So I'm like, oh, well, I'm not gonna get through, because they had they had all the ones that I wanted to, all the classes I wanted to play eventually, but they didn't have Black Mage. And I'm like, oh, well, Black Mage is like my main class, so like, why would I get the others and not that one? So I got a Black Mage job pin instead. There's a quest here. Is there a new event happening here? Oh, right. So it's actually I forgot, it's the 10th anniversary of the game. So I think they're doing events related to the actual like anniversary of A Realm Reborn. What is this? I can't find the quest giver for this. Whoa, okay, you saw that, right? Something's happening here. Oh yeah, it says 10th anniversary. Look, Word Sisters, quest available for a limited time only. Sure. You're an adventurer by the looks of you. Perhaps you could assist me. I'm Kipi Jakya, reporter for Gridania's leading tabloid, The Raven, and I'm in need of your help. Pray hear me out. You see, my brother recently wrote saying that he wished to meet me in Ul'dah during the Rising celebration. However, the appointed hour has come and gone, and I've seen neither hide nor hair of him. Ha! Because you're animal people. I've checked all the likely places in the city to no avail, and I'm beginning to worry. If it isn't too much trouble, may I ask you to help me find him? I'm in your debt. Now, my brother is a youth of 16 by the name of Nagi. He recently became an adventurer, something he'd aspired to since he was little. Being an adventurer yourself, perhaps you know of him, if not crossed paths? I'm not familiar with the name, alas. I've never heard of him. They're both the same answer. Aye, well, it would be too much of a coincidence, I suppose. At any rate, if he isn't in the city, chances are he went outside on some business. To begin with, I propose we split up and make inquiries in case someone has seen him. If you could focus on this area, I shall speak with those in the quicksand. Afterwards, let us reconvene by the entrance to the tavern. Oh, it's like a big AoE quest. Greetings, adventurer. How may I assist you? Nerd. I want that title. Actually, is that a title? No, I think that's a free company. Oh, Nagi, I understand he's doing some work for the Wandering Minstrel. I dare say his client can point you in the right direction, if you could track down the man, that is. I'm afraid I don't know his whereabouts at present. Yeah, game's definitely not running optimally today. I don't know why. Something you need? Oh, Nagi. I know the sprightly lad. Couldn't say where he is now, but last I saw him, he mentioned taking on some delivery work. He's a curious one, he is. Gets along with everyone well enough, but doesn't seem to like working in a team. What with all the bandits prowling the road of late, I can't help but worry. Is there another person here I could talk to? Yeah, stuff's flickering here. I don't like that. It's not good. Something I do for you, adventurer? If you have business with Braun, best state it quickly. This guise has leads to and for the follow and incidents to investigate for the Horrible Herald. I see. With apologies, I haven't seen this Nagi. As a matter of fact, I've been rather busy working on my upcoming piece on the Ryzen. Why, just earlier I was interviewing the ever-enigmatic wandering minstrel who's got another unusual venture in the oven. Letter Forest, he calls it. If that piques your interest, I recommend you go see the man. He's over at the Gold Court, over on the steps of Thal. Here's Nagi's carrying out some work for the Wandering Minstrel. If you talk to the man at the Gold Court, you should be able to learn more. Okay. I'm surprised you can't ride a mountain here, but I guess with so many people around. Where is that? It's in the adjoining area, right? Yeah, Siblings Rising. It's like the most depressing week of the year. It used to be. It's kind of does everything kind of blends together now because it's, you know, full-time work. But let me tell you, there's something about the last week of August into September that's just sad. Because, like, you know, you get Labor Day and then it's back to school, and I guess back to work for everyone else. Summer's just about over. It's just not the. It's just kind of a drab, sad time. It gets better once fall actually hits, but, like, September itself, September and January, and then April, I feel, are kind of like the dead months. March/April. Oh, I could do a quest over there. What is that? International... Oh, that's actually the Black Mage quest. Greetings, friend. By your dauntless bearing, I assume you are an adventurer. How might this minstrel be of service? So Nagi's sister wishes to find him. Indeed, I have entrusted him with a task, and I have an inkling as to where he might be. As you may have heard, on the occasion of this rising celebration, I am hosting an exhibit called the Letter Forest. All are invited to anonymously submit letters to this forest and express their gratitude and encouragement for another, and all may peruse the letters at their leisure. Now, in order to collect missives from outside of Ul'dah, I've dispatched a chocobo carriage. Nagi's escorting said carriage. When he contacted me on Linkprol a while ago, he said that they had emerged from the Twelveswood on their way back to Ul'dah. Ul'dah? Wow, given the hour, they should have already arrived. I know not what is causing the delay, but might I trouble you to look for them? I would go for myself, except that I am needed here at present. I am truly grateful. In case it helps, the carriage was meant to pass through Blackbrush Station, so perhaps you could take your search to that area. I pray nothing has befallen them. Blackbrush Station, huh? Okay. Can I actually see if any of my friends are on, because they're all on different servers. So I don't know if the online thing actually works unless they're here. While I'm here, I might as well activate international relations, because that'll get me a new thing for Black Mage. I redid my Adventurers card, and you could put down that you're into the game for Mahjong, but you can't put down that you're into the game for Triple Triad. You just put Gold Saucer instead. And I'm just like, wow, this is a card game erasure right here. Lies another task to straighten your connection to the black. Shozai, I see in your eyes the look of a man prepared to take on the daunting responsibilities of the Black Mage. There are few who know of our existence, even among those versed in the ways of magic. You will not find even mention of us in all but the most esoteric of texts. Yet the secrets of our dark art lie encrypted here, within the forbidden library of the Sacrarium. Of the Sacrarium? Sacrarium? Sicario, like that movie? Master himself deciphered and read the text some 100 years past. It is said that the first of our kind were the favorite of the Naldal, and it was he who entrusted them with the duty of sealing the Void Gate. But as you well know, the power of black magic lies in its great potential for destruction. The slightest errancy in its use may give rise to the most tragic of disasters. Of the disappearances of black mages from Eorzea, Master says only, we must not repeat the errors of the past. Shozai, Master has made known to me what it is you must do next. Listen to his words now with all your being. The land is drunk deep of the blood you spilled, and by this act 3 souls of 3 races to Danolan have come. The fires of our order once burned black and full, yet long ago they were left to wane and very nearly die. These 3 souls are the keepers of the embers that remain, of all that we are now. In the hands of one who will usher our return, the gem of Shatoto, testimony of our creed, will shine with new light, and by that light the 3 keepers will be made your allies. An Amalja by the name of Kazag Shah waits at Burgundy Falls in the east of Danolan. Go to him. That is all. Dwell not on the fact that the Amalja are sworn enemies of Ul'dah. It is not your place to question Master's will, for it is the will of Naldal himself. Go forth, Black Mage, and see the Void Gate sealed. Okay. Well, let's see. That's over there. That's over there. Oh, that's still in town. Is there a way for me to jump down to the lower level? I guess not. Oh, it's already on the lower level. That's why. The layout of this place is kind of confusing. So is the layout of Limsa Lominsa. To be honest, all 3 of the main city-states, the layouts are not super great. You're really meant to be abusing that Aetherite system. Okay. Let us move forward, then. I like generic protagonist here. There you are. Were you able to learn aught of Nagi? Escorting a carriage for the minstrel, so that is the way of it. As suggested, let us take ourselves to Blackbirth Station and try searching in the vicinity. Okay, that's a completely different area. Yeah, all these are like in different spots completely. Alright. Let's go. There you go. There's my Mario voice. Haha. Let's go. It's a me, Mario. Oh, I didn't change the stream info. Shit. 1 second. That really matters, but I didn't change the name. Change the stream title too. There we go. Okay. I think it's still working. There we go. I think it's still working. Is it? Yes, it's bouncing. Okay. Bounce. 1, 2. There we go. Looking good. Looking cool, Joker. I wasn't going to get P5 Tactica. I may... Because it sounds like it's going to be pretty simple, but... I don't know. A Persona 5 Tactics game does not sound too appealing to me, and I'd be playing it just because it's another Persona 5 game. And you see they're trying to pull people in with the royal stuff in it. There's going to be like a challenge pack, and 2 of the characters that specifically got more attention in Royal are going to be playable. I don't know if that's in the main game or just in that like exclusive thing, but there you go. They're really banking on people wanting it for that. Shozai, no sooner did I arrive than this man came running out of breath. You're an adventurer? Thank the 12. It's the bandits from the Quiveron Mints. They've fallen on a chocobo carriage over by the clutch. The carriage only had 1 guard, and he was sorely outnumbered. Please, you must help him. That has to be Nagi. With me, Shozai. Oh, this is just a forced thing. Not that I was going to do anything else here, but... Dude, I'm a Lalafell. It's fine. Just kick him. Oh my god, look at that ground texture. Damn it. There's no end to them. We have you now, you stubborn little shite. If anyone's a stubborn little shite, it's me. Enough. Leave my little brother alone, or the 12 as my witness. You receive such a thrashing as you've ever known. From this fearsome adventurer here, that is. Was this quest like level 15? Yeah, dude, you're about to just get wrecked. I don't even need to cast anything. My auto attack is probably enough to just knock you out with 1 hit. That's an ordinary man. Retreat! See, there was like jiggle physics going on there? What was that about? You alright, Nagi? Egg Nagi. I'm sorry I didn't come when I said I would, sister. Rest assured, I'm not too badly hurt. That's a relief. I'll take proper look at your wounds back in the city. It seems you're an adventurer too. Thank you for your help. What is your name, if I may ask? I don't have a voice, so I'm just gonna mouth it to you. Shozai Mazai. I'll remember it. To send your foes running without even drawing your weapon. You're clearly a great adventurer. You could say you're a Six Flags great adventurer. I still have a long way to go, embarrassing myself like I did. If I want Sister's approval, I need to grow stronger and be able to fight on my own. My approval? But first things first, Brent and I have a delivery to make for the Rising. If you'll excuse us, we will hurry back to Ul'dah. Let us head back as well. I had a mind to pay the minstrel a visit in any case. Okay. Alright. Welcome back, my friends. Pleased I am to see that Nagi is safe and well. Rising attendants inform me they now have all the letters. With this, we may proceed with the letter forced as planned. Thank you, Nagi. I'm so sorry I'm late. You see... Were it not for Shozai, there's no telling what might have become of the letters in Brent. In the end, I was utterly useless. So that's how it happened. As Nagi's client, allow me to thank you for coming to his aid. I missed some words there. Nerd. Hey, you. That being said, my boy, you were far from useless. Nay, you bravely defended the carriage until help arrived. There's no need to belittle yourself so. Well, Shozai didn't need to rely on anyone. No, he drove off the bandits with nary more than a stern look. Couldn't hold a candle to him. Like him, I want to be able to deal with any problem without help. Otherwise, I can't claim to be an adventurer worth his salt. Without help? Tell me, Nagi, all this time, have you been working alone, even for dangerous tasks? That's right. A worthy adventurer doesn't rely on others. I'm to be the kind of adventurer you approve of. Must be able to handle anything by myself. I see. If that is what you believe, then I can't consent to you being an adventurer any longer. Return to our village and start over. What? But you were so happy for me when I became an adventurer. I'm working so hard to succeed, to prove to you that I have what it takes. But now... You've developed a grave misconception. Until you recognize what it is, I can't in good conscience approve of your calling. If you can't accept this, if you wish to remain an adventurer, then you must win me over. And it begins with pondering why you first embarked on this path. Alright, sister, I'll think on this. You missed the ramble? Yeah, it was a long one, too. I went like 20-something minutes. No, there was like a good like 3 or 4 where I was just kind of caught. I was just kind of like trying to figure out what to say. Hey, Ayla. No, you missed nothing. I got the Adamant Toys egg, and then I came here. I'm so sorry you had to see that, Shozai. Despite how it may have appeared, no one wants my brother to succeed more than I do. To succeed and be happy. After all, I know better than any how hard he works. Unless he changes his ways, however, he's likely to die somewhere out there. Ugh. And even if he manages to stay alive, he would only know an arduous life. That's why I didn't go out of my way to be gentle when dressing his wounds. If he could just focus on what actually matters, instead he obsesses about gaining my approval, and compares himself to others. Oh, this is a whole quest line, isn't it? Uh-oh. Drives us. Potpourri. Seasonal miscellany. Okay. Oh, it's a mount item. Cool. They do events like this pretty often, don't they? If truth be told, no matter what Nagi wants... Oh, I started international relations as well, but just the opening cutscene. I didn't go anywhere yet. If truth be told, no matter what Nagi wants to do, it's my intent to support him. It's his life, after all, no one else's. It isn't my place to interfere. Be that as it may, if he's sabotaging his own aspirations with his obsession for my approval, I can't simply stand idly by and watch. Loath though I am to impose, until my brother has found his answer, I trouble you to keep an eye on him. Yeah, sure, I'm not doing anything important. Please take it as a request from me as well. Even as adventuring has been dangerous... Even has adventuring been dangerous, and it's more dangerous still for one who spurns help. Like Kippy. Kippy? Kappa? Kippy. I do not wish for Nagi to continue on his current path. As a fellow adventurer, please help him find a better way. Better way? Thank you. Now then, on a related matter, I must pay a visit to the Weavers Guild, but I will see you again anon. If you'll excuse me. Nagi set off on his way, so you may find him at Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Leave him in your capable hands, my friend. Remember when I first started playing during the 2016 Rising event, and I literally been in the quest to do later because I didn't realize it was limited time. Oh no. Be it gratitude or encouragement or sympathy, each one of these letters bears the wishes of one soul for another. For Nagi to work so hard to see them delivered at heart, I do not believe that he rejects the connections with others. Nay, something drives him to believe and behave as he does. Yeah, that's why I just do the seasonal one as soon as I see it. Because it's like, okay, well, I'm going to lose this if I don't do it now. Also, I apologize if the game starts chugging. For some reason, it's just been not super great today. It seems fine now, but it was definitely not hitting... Yeah, it's like not hitting 60 tonight. Which is weird, because this seemed to be hitting 60 before. I noticed when it was raining in Gridania, it was kind of choppy. Ah! The music was from that. I was playing this from the answers from the final day of version 1.0 when Dalaman was about to fall. Yeah. I remember I saw people on Twitter talking about it, and they were just walking around, and suddenly the music starts playing when you, like, leave the town. It's just like, oh. Uh-oh. Ah, my back is itchy. Oh, it's you, Shozai. What is it? I don't know. Just parroting what I've been told before. Is that so? I'm sorry. This is really something I should be doing alone. Still, it's nice to have someone to talk to. Like my sister bade me, I'm pondering why I chose to become an adventurer in the first place. Kippa has looked after me since I was no more than 10, after our parents passed away. She was already a reporter by then, and her work took her to various places. From her I heard tales of adventurers and came to admire them. Upon learning the full extent of the impending calamity, she took us to a village in the mountains, where our aunt lived. Person's free company is called DLC. It's desperate times like these that people need stories of hope, she used to say, and I believe she had wanted to remain in Gridania and continue her work, but she left in order to keep me safe. I was a burden to her then. I don't want to be a burden to her again. For that I need to show her that I don't need to depend on others, that I'm a capable adventurer who can handle anything by himself. Ponder as I might, I can't understand what's wrong with that. When in doubt, I suppose I should do what other good adventurers do and gather information. I think it would be good to speak with people like my sister, people who aren't adventurers but are familiar with them. Who in Old Da would fit that description? How about a business with extensive dealings with adventurers? How about a local purveyor of information? What about the face of the Adventurers Guild? I know them all too well, of course. Who else but Miss Momodi? In her capacity as guild representative, she's bound to have some valuable insights. I'll seek her out at once. I keep hearing Tifa's theme in this song. So I mentioned I got food poisoning over the weekend on the final day of the con. I was so annoyed. I had to miss most of the final day. Though to be fair, we were just kind of hanging out. Most of the con I did on Saturday. Again, it was very interesting to do not a trip con. Like it was a trip, but like I only took one day off work for it. It was nice to just kind of like take a quick trip down to Philly and just chill for a couple days. And meet some friends. Whatever you got the mild versions of it. Yeah. Stupid avocado toast. That Wawa apparently fucks up a lot of people's orders. And also gives a lot of people food poisoning. Because other people got it too. I feel alright now, though. You didn't, Yeah, but you probably didn't get food poisoning. You probably got sick. I still remember when I first came here to sign up. I was a nervous wreck then, but now this place feels like a second home. And I come all the time for crumpets. They make them so springy and serve them drowning in butter and honey. That sounds so good right now. Sorry, this isn't the time for that. Come, let's have a chat with Miss Momodi. I saw the Final Fantasy XIV cookbook in a bookstore near where Nessie lives. But I didn't think to buy it, because at the time I hadn't even started 14 yet. One of the coolest events they did in the past was one of the Rising events had you play a scenario where you were back in time during the final days of 1.0. Where Old Da was being attacked and they got to look up at the sky and see Dalaman. Yeah, that's the one I think people on Twitter were talking about. So that's interesting. So they do change it every year. They do add new quests for it. Every time it rolls around. Or sometimes that it rolls around. That's cool. Well, now if it isn't Shozai and Nagi, to what do I owe the pleasure of both of your companies today? It's not the voice I was doing for her way earlier. I was hoping to get your advice on a certain matter. They don't talk anyway, but they have to do the camera panning to make it seem like it's a long conversation. The misconception you've been developing about being an adventurer. That's an interesting one, I have to admit. Try as I might to figure it out, I keep going around in circles. Thought you might be able to offer some insights. Nope. This is just a gut feeling, but I reckon I understand what your sister's trying to say. Tell me, Nagi, suppose you fail to get your sister's approval. Would you simply give up being an adventurer? Would it all become meaningless? What happened to the accent? It just, like, completely got fucked. From this here counter, I've indeed seen of many an adventurer, each and every one unique, with dreams and destinations all their own. But in spite of their differences, they all share something in common, a reason for first embarking upon their journey. Shozai, would you mind telling us why you chose the adventure in life? You put me on the spot, sure. Want to see the world, it seemed exciting. A friend recommended me. It's a secret. Many friends recommended it to me. Kind of wish they would let us revisit some since they were super unique. Yeah, it sounds like I missed out quite a bit. I've been told that some online games are apparently doing events now because they want to compete with Starfield coming out the same week, and I'm just thinking, like, that's so dumb. That's not the reason. You really think that these online games came up with these events to happen like right this weekend to compete with the game that just came out, as opposed to a game that people compulsively play year-round already? One of the winter events had a whole little rhythm game minigame in it where everyone sung horribly off key if you did badly, and it's still on the official OST. Really? I'll have to look into that. Is that right? How sweet. Keep that friend close now, you hear? I will. And you, Nagi, what inspired you to become an adventurer? It's simple, really. I heard adventurers about adventurers from my sister, and became infatuated with the lives they led. Like them, I wanted to be able to see the world while helping those in need. Isn't that enough? Your sister's approval or no, you all have a reason of your own. By the 12, I see now. At some point, my desire to prove myself to Kipi has displaced my own motive for being an adventurer. Kipe, 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 Kipa. I don't know. That's the misconception she wanted me to recognize. What a fool I've been. Wanting someone's approval isn't wrong in of itself, mind, but it's got nothing to do with why you're an adventurer. Oh, that was the wrong character. Whoops. It shouldn't force you to do things you wouldn't do otherwise do. Like trying to handle everything alone. Well, that's enough from me today. I've said my piece. What you do now is up to you, Nagi. Shozai, Nagi. Thank you for helping me realize, Miss Momodi. Think nothing of it. It's my job to watch over you all. Nothing makes me happier than to see you happy, doing what you do. Glitched arm piece. Look, I know that's just their body type, but every time I watch my character just walk instead of run, it looks like he walks like he's wearing a diaper. I saw that image of that one NPC that they haven't changed the dialogue for yet, where he's just like, yo, I've never seen a male Vieira before. I don't think they exist. And he's being talked to by a male Vieira. And the comment on it is just like the male Vieira is like munching a bag of chips. He's like, yeah, that's fucked, man. Thank you too, Shozai, for accompanying me. I think I know what to say to her now. And loath I am to trouble you again. There's something else I'd like your help with. The actual quest. You see, of the letters collected in Limsa Lominsa, one was from an explorer who was seeking an escort for an expedition. By now that letter should be on display in the Gold Court. I want to show it to my sister, and I'd be grateful if you could help me find it. Come, let's rejoin the minstrel. Oh, you can always tell where a seasonal event waypoint is, because there'll always be a ton of people just standing there. Let me move the mouse here. The mouse is kind of in the way. Ah, welcome back. Dare I hope you were able to find the answer. We found answers. Yes, I'm happy to say Miss Momodi helped me come to a realization. And when I go to speak with my sister... And again, wow, they really just reused that exact same camera angle, exact same camera positioning. I see. But by all means, feel free to borrow the letter. Does it have any distinguishing characteristics? As I recall, there was a large drawing of a blue chocobo on it. Very well, let us search together, the more swiftly to find it. Ow. So if they ever do a redub of ARR and stuff, I wonder if they'll rewrite them to not be called Beast Tribes there too, since they've actually just renamed them to just Tribes. For the purpose of the tribal quests and stuff, since that term is a little weird, especially for some of the later tribes. I have no idea what the tribal quests are. I've heard the term. I don't know what it is. Does that letter actually have a blue chocobo on it, or is it just a generic letter? It's just a generic letter. They just put it on a blue letter to make it look fun. Actually, no, it has the symbol on it. Dear adventurer, how fares your journey? Mine continues, and I wake up to the sound of bird song and lie down to sleep beneath the moonlight as I seek unblazed trails. Long ago, when an adventurer aided me, I was made to realize how alike we are. Deep down, we are simply travelers who thrill to make the new discoveries. Thus do I write this letter now, in hopes of recruiting such like-minded souls to join me on an expedition. If you would all share my desire to make the uncharted charted, then I invite you to seek me out at the Drowning Wench in Limsa Lominsa. Eagerly do I await your coming. So the recruiting adventurers bears a drawing of a blue chocobo. It must be the missive Nagi's looking for. No luck over here so far. How about you? Adorned with a hand-drawn picture of a chocobo, this letter invites adventurers to take part in an exploratory expedition. A blue chocobo, yes, that's the one. All that's left is to talk to Kippy. Do you know where she is? She went to the Weavers Guild, saying that she had business there. Perhaps she's buying clothes. At any rate, I'll look for her there. Thank you. Weavers Guild, for this too might I trouble for you to accompany you, Nagi. Might trouble you to accompany Nagi. After all, I asked that you tell me how events unfold. Should wait for you at the Ruby Road Exchange. You guys are making me do a lot of back and forth for a seasonal quest. Dear not-so-new adventurer, as a traveling merchant, I've had my fair share of happy encounters, but sharing a carriage with you stands out above them all. For you see, I went on to sell veritable crate-loads of the ring I gave you, and turned enough of a profit to buy my own carriage. You shared with me your adventurer's luck, and I count my blessings every day. My only regret is I neglected to ask your name, so I don't know your doings. If my instincts are on the mark, though, you've surely made a name for yourself. Wherever you are now, my friend, I pray for your continued safety and success. Ring. Video gaming. Hey, Guffy. How you doing? Travel quests are just daily content. You could do like 3 recurring quests a day and build up your reputation to gradually unlock story quests with them. Ooh. Ring. Was I given a ring? Bibio Game Bing. Esteemed adventurer, should you by chance read this letter, I pray it finds you well. Much time has passed since you helped us rebuild in the wake of the terrible disaster, but we still remember you fondly. The old man at the start of the game gave you a ring. Really? I don't remember that. How goes Final Fantasy XIV Fiend? These quests make you cry. Positive. I'm enjoying them. Again, I'm still in a realm reborn, so everything's kind of, you know, set up for setting the foundation of the world. I'm excited to get to Heaven's Ward eventually, but that probably won't be for like a year at the rate I'm going. Our lives continue to be hard, and every day brings new challenges. Nonetheless, we've regained a semblance of what we once had, and smiles are beginning to return to faces. The morrow will be brighter than today. This we dare believe now, thanks to you. Should you find yourself face hardship, I pray that you believe the same. Oh, you know what? Now that you mentioned that, it's kind of coming back to me. Again, when did I start part 1 of this? That was like February when I activated that free month trial. You're here too, Shozai. I must confess, I'm feeling rather nervous, so I appreciate your presence. Oh dear, you came to find me? My apologies for taking so long. So, Nagi, were you able to find the answer? Aye, to begin with, I want you to look at this. It's nothing. You handed me nothing. An explorer's assembling an escort for an expedition. Certainly sounds exciting. I'm wanting your approval. I was determined not to rely on others, but a part of me dearly wanted to be part of the expedition, to go where I dare not set foot alone. So I've decided that I'll answer that invitation. Then this means you've given up on trying to do everything alone? And I had wanted to prove to you that I'm capable, that I'm no longer a burden, and in my obsession I lost sight of why I became an adventurer in the first place. To see what lies beyond the horizon and lend a helping hand to those I meet, that is what drives me, when I was able to remember thanks to Miss Momodi and Shozai. And whether or not you approve, I want to continue adventuring for my own reasons. Is that alright with you? Didn't you just say you didn't need my approval? But to be clear, I never actually intended to stop you. Do you remember what you once told me, Nagi, shortly before the calamity struck? You said, watch me roll this fat blunt, and then you blew it right in my face. Did you have an interview with the new adventurers again today? What were they like? What kind of places have they been to? Kippe was one of the characters in 1.0's MSQ, really? That's cool. See, like a filthy 2.0er like me. Not even a 2.0er. I started playing this in February. What version are we on now? Like 13.0? You never get sick of hearing about adventurers, do you? 16, I think. Never ever. When I grow up, I want to be an adventurer too. He looks kind of like Chadley from FF7 Remake, from that distance, with the white robe and the blue part. Well, that's fine in as aspiration as any, but do you know what kind of adventurer you wish to become? A hero like in the tales, perhaps? Oh no, sister, not a hero. Adventurers are free spirits, and I want to be the freest spirit of all. Version 6.4. Oh yes, I'll travel the world and meet lots of new people, and when I visit home, you can interview me as much as you like. Yeah, because it's one number per expansion, with the first one being version 2. And then every update's a 0.1. That boy to spurn help for want of my approval. Couldn't bear to see it. In order to bring you to your senses, I may have spoken a little sternly. As an adventurer, you'll experience no amount of heart... Smount? What was that portmanteau I just made? You'll experience no small amount of hardships, but you chose your path because you wanted to be free. So don't let yourself be shackled by expectation, be it of your own or that of others, and instead take things as they come. So long as you are true to yourself and recognize your limits, you'll surely find a way forward. And remember, not even heroes can accomplish everything alone. Relying on others doesn't make you a lesser adventurer. If anything, the freer we are, the more we need to look out for one another. And that, I believe, is the essence and beauty of adventuring. Wouldn't you agree, Shozai? Hero needs friends as much as everyone. These responses are a little like not different enough from each other. Understood, Kippy. I won't ever forget this. Knowing you, I expect you're raring to answer the explorer's petition in Limsa Lominsa. You'll be taking an airship, yes? In which case, I'll give you these garments to you now. I said you twice there. I had them made for you, thinking it was past time you had something better. For me? Thank you so much, sister. I must thank you too, Shozai. You're the kind of adventurer I admire. I'll keep working hard to be like... Ugh. I'm tired of reading this. I couldn't have asked for a better person to watch over my little brother. I appreciate everything you've done for him, and look forward to meeting you again, be it for a story or something else. And with that, we take our leave of you. Till next time. Wait, I need... Do you have something for me? Like a little tootie thing that I can blow into? Please? You see the siblings off, safe in the knowledge that all will be well. Time to rejoin the wandering minstrel and relate him the tale's happy conclusion. It feels like my tongue is too wide for my mouth sometimes. Who's ready for that Mario Wonder Direct on Thursday? Or we finally get to see Why are there no crystals, like, right there? Just gonna eat the right plaza. Crystals, quests definitely hit harder longer you've played post-MSQ. Yeah. It's really hard for me to, like, get into some of the lore just because I'm still at the beginning of the game, and I've missed all of the original version 1. The only thing I know about version 1 is that playing it was not fun. Apparently. It was not a good game. And that's why Yoshi P had to step in. Nick Uwu. Great name. I saw... The other night when I was doing the mini cactpot, I saw Spicy Squirter online. He was very far ahead of me because obviously I haven't played in a week. Actually, when was the last time I played? It was like last Sunday. I'm going the wrong way. Time for elephant spam again. People are under the impression... Yeah, he lives. I don't think I have anything for these, yeah. I don't have tombstones. People are under the impression that only Mario is going to become an elephant, and that all the other characters are going to be different animals or get different power-ups. And I'm going to be honest, down for whatever happens. I'm looking forward to seeing... Because, like, here's the thing. If they're doing a whole presentation on this, then clearly there's going to be some stuff here that's just completely new to the series, and I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, I'm going to start seeing, like, a new era of Mario here. The Wonder era. And then we're going to get Mario Wonder 2, Mario Wonder Switch 2, Mario Wonder Mobile, Mario Wonder Switch 2U. Expect nothing so far. Some release recently released that put together the entirety of 1.0 story together in stage script format, and I gotta look into that soon. Oh, interesting. There's more quests later in this event, which you need to finish AR for, which give more context to the 1.0 stuff. Really? Oh. So I'm probably not gonna be able to do that. The event's gonna be long gone by the time I get to that point. Welcome back, my friend. Judging by your expression, I take all is well with Nagi and Kippe. I see. I'm pleased to hear it. Pleased I am to hear that. When we first set out on our journeys, 'tis usually for the simplest of reasons. Yet as we make our way, those reasons may become lost in a haze of motives, causing us to lose sight of what truly matters. In such a time, if we can remember what we promised, if we can but remember what prompted us to take our first step, we will always find the strength to take the next. Nagi shall be fine, I am certain of it. My thanks for keeping an eye on him. Whew. God damn, you're making me read a lot here. These events have inspired a new verse in me, a verse about the dreams of those who seek new worlds and hopes of those who see them off. No, don't make me sing, please, no. Oh no. I'm having one of those headaches with pictures. An idea. Damn, dude, your music was so bad. One strum and it just immediately knocked me out. Greetings, warrior of light. What do you mean? This is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream, a flight of fancy, conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps, or perhaps not. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Naoki Yoshida, and I have beckoned you here that I might express my gratitude. Oh, God. 10 years have now passed since this world was reborn from its ashes, since we set forth upon this journey. I love how meta this is. This is silly. See, like, I'm sure this means a lot more to people who've played this game for 10 years. To me, this is just kind of like, oh, hi, director. Countless things have happened since that time, and I've had the pleasure of meeting many an adventurer along the way. That's the Rising, baby, yeah. If truth be told, it hasn't always been easy. There are moments when I wonder why I must struggle so. Days when I'm tempted to cast it all aside. Then I remember the fat paycheck Square Enix is cutting me, and I'm like, fuck it. But in spite of this, I always manage to carry on. It's thanks to my wonderful comrades, and to you, our esteemed adventurers. By now I must have been regaled with tens of thousands of your tales. You usually share them with a smile, but even when it's with a frown, you tell me that you're still enjoying yourself. I feel weird giving this guy any sort of, like, weird voice, because it's a real person. 'Tis no exaggeration that I say I derive all my driving force from you all. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Ours is an unending journey, and nothing would make me happier than if we could keep walking it together. As you make your way, we promise that we will ever be at your side, matching you step for step. Now, the time has come for this vision to end. Time for your eyes to open from this waking dream. Who was the, wow. Damn it. Okay, Windfish. Real. Yoshi P actually plays a Lalafell girl, and it'd be funny if you met that character here instead of someone that just looks like him. Yoshi P has good taste. Who is, sorry, 1 second. No, okay, that wasn't him. That's not the same person. Now the time has come for this vision to end. Time for your eyes to open from this waking dream. Fanted into a Lala once as a joke and instantly had to Fanta back. Much time has passed since the world was reborn from its ashes. Countless souls have made this place their home. Every single one has left an indelible mark upon it. I had to use the phrase indelible mark last night in an audition, and it fucked me up for like 5 minutes. I could not say it properly. Definitely not booking that role. Did you see that weird glitch that happened right there? That's been happening all night with people like just kind of popping in and out. Oh, this is rad. Why did I buy the Magitech thing if I was going to get this? Couldn't take it, really. I like them. They're little beans. Together we have built this world, and it is our sincerest hope that we shall continue to do so for many years to come. Thanks, but I just started this game this year. Sorry. So please be safe and well. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal. Play a Hrothgar, baby. Big fella forever. Yeah. I do like that they give you the choice. You can either be tiny as fuck or big beefy man. I want to play a Loporit, though. I want them to make playable Loporits. It's a shame I might miss this event because I'm not subbed right now. Aw. I'll give you, if you want, I'll comp a basic sub for you if you want to get it. I don't know if I'm gonna... I'm gonna be honest here. I don't know if I'm gonna re-up my sub. My sub's supposed to re-up, I think... Oh, actually, I think it might re-up tomorrow. Maybe I won't have a choice. I don't know. I was thinking of maybe taking a break because I have other games happening, but to be honest, I think this is probably the last month that I will be able to put as much time as I can into it, because once October and November hits, there's going to be like 5 games coming out that I want to play. So this game might be taking another hiatus fairly soon. I dare say Nagi's aboard the airship by now. I pray that he and Kippa will find happiness upon their respective paths. I hope you do so as well, my friend. If you would lend me your ear, I would dedicate these verses to your future. No, we had the option of skipping that. By morning light the journey starts, our trill of hope within our hearts, on westerly wind to river song, into the world where we belong. Game psyched you out and I gotta sing for real, yeah. Oh, it's a full song. Both fields of white and azure sky, sunset storm, a crimson fire. I don't know what melody to sing it to, though. Trying to get an actual job, so you might have cash for AAA games soonest. That's great. I'm glad to hear that. Jewels a-glitter on pitch-black veil, a new day dawns, so goes the tale. Debating on temporary change into Femme Hrothgar when that releases, because I've gotten free multiple Fantasias over the year, but I'm too attached to my main character, so... By eternal wind we carry on boldly towards the golden morn, with memories as a guiding star, shining our steps both near and far. I know my brother became a male Viera for a while when they released, but I think he's a Lalafell now, or at least he's playing one as a separate character. Because he actually... So when the Adventure Plate thing happened... Not the Adventure... Whatever that thing was that came out this year. Was it Adventure Plate? That is a new thing. Use my free Fantasia just to change your character's face and voice. Main reason when you swap on my back, my heart is simply my character. I couldn't have it any other way. Yeah, I think I feel the same way. Like, I would like to be a Loporrit, but at the same time, I built my character around being, like, an actual canonical Lalafell, so it's like, then I have to change the name, and I don't want to do that. But if they ever put Loporrits in the game as a playable race, which they won't, because I think they've said there's not going to be any more playable races, but who knows. I'll make one. I'll name it Expanding Way, or something silly like that. Haha. You know, it's a joke. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Yeah, this is the main reason. Okay. Yeah, I've just read that twice. Okay. Where will you go? Whom will you meet? What will you see? There's no telling what the future holds for anyone. The name is a separate charge from Fantasia. Oh, God, why? Almost like not worth it, then. Yet come with me. I bid you never forget this. The bonds you forge, the memories you make, and the footprints you leave behind. They shall one day spur you forward. So pray continue walking your own path, wherever your journey leads. I shall be praying for your happiness. This was an hour of me talking. This is not going to bode well when the next game I'm playing is going to be largely text. That's nice. Oh, I should have screenshotted that, and I'm going to have to scrub to get that later. That's definitely going to be the thumbnail for tonight. With memories shared yet all our own, as one we brave frontiers unknown. Thank you for 10 years. Well, you're welcome for the last 6 months. I was here for 5% of the time this game has been active. Recast 6 seconds. What is the? Because I've got another seasonal miscellany. What exactly do you do with that? Rewatch cutscenes at the end, yeah. I mean, I could just scrub to the video, go use it. You now have access to the letters forced, the gold court. Speak with the tenant to read the letters. Okay, additionally, you've also unlocked the Kupo Kupo Adventure minigame. Oh god, what do we... This along with other minigames can be played by opening the toy chest in any inn room. Consumable emotes. Oh, okay. Decade of Adventure. Well, first things first, let me... welcome a new buddy to the fold. If I get one of the fat black chocobos, I'm gonna laugh. I did enter that contest. Okay. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Kupo Kupo minigame that doesn't TF you into a Moogle. I need to stop being so shy about referencing stuff like TF and like expansion and inflation and stuff like that, because I've already made it very clear that if I get a PNG tuber model, that's going to become like a staple of my streams. So I'm probably going to start driving people away. The thing is, like, almost everyone that comes by and watches me at least knows I'm into it. What am I doing now? Where's the Kupo Kupo thing? That's a cute little ghost. Or do I have to actually... I'm gonna go look at the letters first. See, now I'm like, oh no, I didn't do the MSQ for like a whole hour. I need to get a Moogle TF. Actually, I have. I have gotten Moogle TF before because I have a con badge where the front is me, and on the back I'm turning into Eric here, who I'm sure at least one person here knows. But they are a Moogle. Letter Force Tender. Curious what this will be for you, since it's usually referencing characters in the story. Greetings, welcome to Letter Force. Display your message of gratitude and encouragement with folks who seem to have anonymously written. Perhaps it's no surprise, but no few messages are addressed to adventurers. Wish to peruse some letters, I should be pleased to guide you. Oh, that's a lot. Frames, don't drop, please. Many years have passed since we installed the message board in an unassuming street corner. To continue to utilize our adventures fills me with fellow keepers but pride. Like a lodestone, this message board draws people together as our hope that keeps it serving you well as a means to share information. For our humble part, we shall endeavor to maintain the board in good repair while bringing you news that may be of interest. Best wishes, a message board keeper. This is kind of like Tanabata, isn't it? The Japanese Tanabata Festival. I don't know what this one, but the other events I've seen just doesn't show people you haven't met yet. I think this is like staff messages. Yeah. A linguist! That's certainly not what I'm being right now. I first set foot on this land 10 years ago. Since then I've had occasion to meet numerous fine adventurers like yourself. Many languages exist and they sometimes act as a wall that divides us. This world, however, is a place where we might transcend that wall and come together in unity. Each and every day, you and yours find various ways to forge bonds. In so doing, you gain access to a new world as seen through different eyes. And this is what makes life endlessly fascinating. As you carry on adventuring, I pray that you will be blessed with many such enriching encounters. Yours in understanding and unity, a humble linguist. Any more interesting ones? Citizen. Yeah, this sounds like these are all like veiled ways of like saying the person's like position on the staff. Like they're just sound designers, clearly like the sound designer for the game. From swords slashing to armors clinking, from water running to leaves rustling, I have the pleasure of recreating the stage of the various sounds that can be heard out in the world. It is a challenge and a thrill to reproduce these sounds when we draw inspiration from the knowledge that they are heard and appreciated by many. However, the sounds of a play aren't limited to that which we ourselves create. No, they also encompass those made by the audience and the players. It is a collaboration between us, a joint performance, and it is my hope that we can continue filling the world with sound together. Acoustically yours, a humble theater sound designer. So I have a question. What happens if your power, like, not power, but what happens if the internet goes out in the middle of playing this? Because it's going to happen at some point to me. Do you get like a kind of like a short grace period, or if like you're playing with other people, is it just you're just done? It's just kicking you out immediately. Theater director, architect, festival committee member, set designer, etiquette manual writer, choreographer. No voice acting. I'm going to come back and read those on my own time. They're sweet, but I think most people are probably reading them on their own. You can rejoin dungeons and such if others don't kick you first. If you're in an instance, you go back to the instance. You disappear but stay in the party. But, like, it's an always online game, so if you lose your connection, does the game just, like, say, like, oh, you're offline, you can't play anymore until you're back online? I'm assuming that's pretty much what happens. There's nothing else here, right? Whew. I need to crack open my drink here. Yeah, it goes back to the title screen. Okay. Good to know. I've been very lucky so far, but I've had internet drops this time of day before. Something's off with this taste. I can taste. Okay, so I don't know if I'm sick or not, and if I am, it's definitely not to the point where I can't taste anything like the COVID symptom. But stuff has definitely not tasted right the last day. Like I've noticed that that sweetness and spiciness taste a little more subdued than normal, and I don't know if that's my body changing or if I'm sick. But, something's up. I think something's up. I don't think that, coincidentally, everything I'm eating just happens to taste different. If you try to connect again while your net is out, at least in my experience, it gives you a server error and then closes the game. Oh. Okay, we finished that. Because of the Moogle TF, god damn it. Alright, well, that was a good hour of distraction. Give me 1 second here. Again, if the PNG tuber thing is distracting in the corner, let me know. I will get rid of it. I don't see it on my screen. Okay, can talk. Nope. Gotta open the game last, because then I can't open the chat. There we go. If you get unexpectedly disconnected, you might have to wait 2 minutes while it properly logs you out of the game. But yeah, if that's the case, it'll be obvious to other players you're having issues. Show connection error thing to your status instead of making you disappear immediately. Got it. Okay. Did I beat you with Triple Triad already? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Gotta have to shower at your choice. Hope you have a good gaming. Thank you. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it a ton. Especially for this game where I could always use help. Because it's like, I don't know what I'm doing. I have no clue what I'm doing. Oh, you know what? Yeah, no, let's go to Camp Drybone. We'll do this quest first. You want to see more of the Scolipede? Oh, maybe. I mean, I don't have a proper model yet, so everything I do is going to be tied to something that, like, I could make easily. I'm using a very low impact program called PNG Tuber Plus that someone came out with last week to do this this little bouncy PNG thing. It can do layers, but it can't do like advanced PNG actions. So, or animation actions. Okay, get rid of the Magitech Deathclaw, because I'm not really a fan of how that thing looks. Where's my mount? What? What does this do? Oh, that's the guide. Whoops. Rising Phoenix. Summon forth the Rising Phoenix, a symbol of rebirth and gratitude. Creates a token of gratitude for the warrior light. This majestic familiar assumes the likeness of a phoenix. The immortal bird of legend. Upon death, the creature is said to rise again from its own ashes, on account of which it's revered as a symbol of rebirth. It does have airborne movement. There's a wiki that says that Fat Chocobo has airborne movement. And I'm like, no it doesn't. It absolutely does not. Not that it matters, because I can't do airborne stuff just yet anyway. Oh, since it's a new mount, I have to, where's the, oh look, I'm back at 60. Where's the, sound settings? Because I turned that off, but I'm going to turn it back on. Enable City State BNG. Play music with mounted. There it is. It definitely does when you can fly, but you gotta be AR first. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that hawk noise. Where am I? Do I just completely disappear? Oh, wow, you just turn into the Phoenix. That's cool. They made so all mounts can fly at one point instead of sun. Oh, got it. Yeah, but I haven't unlocked flying yet, so it's just kind of floating. What's that? Oh, it's a bird. I was like, it's a weird thing in the air there. Certain mounts look incredibly silly flying. Yeah, I can imagine. Oh, that's cool. It's got its own little action. That's neat. Summon celebratory flames in honor of a realm that rose from the ashes. Has no effect in battle. Bird can identify bird, yeah. That's a fate down there. Whoop. I can fly, but also I can't fly over rocks that are below me. That's interesting. Why is, So why is this one... I guess because it has a unique action. I was gonna say, why does that one get its own hotbar? When you got these huge mounts, it seems like you're moving so slow. Yeah. When I got that speed upgrade in the middle of that last MSQ chain, I was like, oh my god, I'm going the completely wrong way, aren't I? Yes, I am. Back to the fatty, yeah. And you keep that illusion of moving fast. Also, I'm going to turn off... Oh, God. It's getting snotty. Excuse me. Enable city-state BGM in residential areas. I'm guessing that means the places you get houses. Big, yes. Looks so tiny. Yo, Amalja, what you got for me? Gay rights Amalja on the left. That's an interesting looking Amalja. Very like, it looks kind of humanish. Welcome, Lalafell, chosen of Kukuruka and bearer of the gem of Shatoto. By the gem's power do our paths cross once more. At last the time spoken and the prophecy has come, and yet I know nothing of he who would guide us. Come, tell me your name. Shozai Mazai. I am Kazag Cha, sorcerer of the Amalja, as were my forebears. Oh, that's an Ixal, okay. I am the fourth of my line to walk this path, which now brings me to this land. As you well know, my kind bear the scorn of the Oldans. It is for that reason I must remain here, far from the city walls. Great power this one has, but enough is it, squaw! Oh, I like him. Kazog Cha is terrifying to behold. Yes, yes, but he's both wise and kind. Good, warm kind. These are my brethren in the black, Shozai, and now they are yours as well. You stand before the Ixal, Dozo Malak, and the 269th Order Mendicant of the Kobolds. Oh, there's another character. Oh! I didn't see him. Over there. Daza. Yep, yep. You have fed the ethereal currents with the blood of fiends. The gem of Shatoto radiates as it does in your presence. It's proof of your deeds and a sign of what must yet be done. It falls to me to bear witness to your awakening and to pass on to you the knowledge entrusted to me. Know that you must face death before your purpose can be fulfilled. It is to the Silent King in western Danaland you must next journey. There too lies a planar fissure, and there too you must slake the land's thirst with the blood of the fiends which surge forth from it. Fear not, each of us shall journey to the Silent King, and there convene once more. First seek out the Ixal Dozo Malak, for your path is destined to first cross with his. When the deed before you is done, the gem of Shatoto shall shine with new brilliance. Ugh. They're sending me to completely different areas. Oh, I could have warped to Vesper Bay instead. Whatever, I'm already here. It's like as a Chocobo, the company Chocobo just feels naturally faster. Even though it's really just more of an illusion than anything else. Oh no, I guess I'm closer. Actually just be here. To close the planar fissure, strong black magic you need. You close, then come to Dozo Malak once more. Ah! At least there's no undead soldiers fucking with me here. Seriously? Okay. But I'm level 40. What are you doing? Lawful Chocobo is probably one of the smallest mounts in the game, so it seems much faster, yeah. Oh, that's right! I read the description. They actually say it's a different breed of Chocobo. Same with the Hrothgar. It's the, it's like a specifically, like, a very large breed. Cold blood of a creature not of this world. For some unknown reason, the humors will not coagulate. That's what happens when I try telling jokes on stream, too. It's fine. Ah! Kazakcha spoke true. Black is strong in Shozheim. You go now. Go see Daza. Oh, same area. Okay. Here lies the plane of fissure. Rift, tear, fissure. Use the power within you to seal it. Where is it? Oh. How are we looking here? I keep forgetting I could summon my Chocobo to just attack for me. I probably should, because it gets experience while I'm doing that. How come you have to, like, you can't just open the companion guide? Free stance, make decisions in battle. Okay, that's what we want to do. Oh wait, I have SP. I have 2 SP. When did that happen? Increases companion strength by 5%. Orders Chocobo to grant regen to a target. Or Chocobo to deliver an attack with a potency of 150. Well, let's do regen, because then it gets healing. Actually, you know what? We must just get Choco Drop as well. Get them all. Finally, here to say, you should definitely be using Blizzard 3 instead of Blizzard 1 to more massively speed up your DPS. Fire 3 and Blizzard 3 have massively reduced cast times. You have 3 stacks of the opposite element, and 3 spells immediately put you at 3 stacks. Yes. Wait, okay. More massively speed up your DPS. Fire 3 and Blizzard 3 have massively reduced cast times if you have 3 stacks of the opposite element. Okay. And the 3 spells immediately put you at 3 stacks. Alright. Well... yeah, get rid of Scathe. Who uses Scathe? Roll. No, actions. Blizzard 3. I have Fire 2 and Blizzard 2 up there. So I'm going to have 4, 5, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, just use Blizz 3 now instead of Blizz 1. So never use Blizz 1. So I should just replace Blizzard 3 1 with 3. Oh, yeah, it's got the same recast time. I see. Okay. It's only a longer startup. Unless you get synced, yeah. Okay. Alright. Alright, then what I'll do is I'll put that on, there, and that there. Yeah, your cast time is shortened if you use it out of Astral Fire. Alright. Yeah, that initial second, I guess, isn't that big. Oh, he's paralyzed. Yeah. What just happened? Oh, I got interrupted. I'm paralyzed too. Free stance. Unless you proc Firestarter. Be sure to still use Fire 1 and Astral Fire 3. Oh, wait. You don't need to transpose now. It's unless it's your only way of keeping your stuff up. Okay. So wait. Should I still use Fire 1 and Astral Fire 3? So use Fire 3 once. Then Fire 1 till I run out. And then Ice Blizzard 3. And then Blizzard 3 till I'm back up. And then Fire 3 Ice... Okay. It's a little... I gotta get used to the rhythm. I gotta change the rhythm up to figure it out. Is this Kazag Cha foretold? You are chosen, Shosai. You must return to him now. Yes, return and tell Kazag Cha the deed is done. Ended, overdone. Why was that so much easier than the last one? Only use Fire 3 to swap back to Astral Fire or when you proc Firestarter. Do I have... What? I'm sorry to say this, but do I have Firestarter? No, not Portraits. What am I doing? Not yet. Okay. Oh, there it is. 42. Oh, so I almost have it. Grants a 40% chance that after casting Fire, your next Fire 3 require no MP and have no cast time. So when that happens, will I have something that'll indicate that I can do the free Fire 3, or... It'll glow on your bar. Okay. Oh, so it's like the monk stuff when I was trying that out, where it was like switching the stances. That's a fun class. Yeah, that's a fun class. Not monk, pugilist. Monk is definitely one of the 5 classes I would like to get up. I'm leaning black I'm leaning black mage, monk, gunbreaker, astrologian, and then I can't remember what the final one was. Bard. That would be 5 pretty distinct classes, and it would also cover every single role. You've done well, Shosai, as I knew you would. Come, it is time now to return to Burgundy Falls. Okay, oh, that was a weird... That was a very odd, cut there. Really? I gotta go all the way back there? Oh, fine. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. I keep forgetting that if you have Astral Fire or Astral Ice, you can summon, or you can cast the opposite spell for free at the cost of the astral chunks. I don't know. You're all expecting me to remember a lot of words that I can't. This game can be a lot sometimes. No, I'm not upset at anyone. I'm just joking. Also, no one was ragging on me for that specifically, so it's fine. So let's see. Maybe what I'll do is I'll move this. Yeah, we'll change our basic 1 2 1 1 2 1 2 to 3 4 and 5, and then we'll keep Fire 3 and actually no, wait, because I gotta keep Fire 1. Here's what I'll do. I'll put... See, I can't get this in a way I like it. I might have to use a different shape for the hotbar. There's the square, right? I know it's vertical line. Josai Mazai of the Black, you return to me victorious. The gem of Shitoto burns bright. You are indeed the heir to a dark and ancient power, as Kukuruka foretold. I am reminded of a prophecy my great-grandfather uttered long ago. When four magi meet in a barren land, black powers of eld woven by their hand shall see the fate of wickedness made stark, and the path to the light shall be lit by dark. The black powers of eld require no explanation, and you know that wickedness refers to the evil birthed by the void. Yet the seal holding the void gate shut will falter and fall is beyond doubt. Yet your deeds speak of determination and ability, and in them I spy hope. I have learned all of you that I must. I bestow upon you the knowledge kept by my line. Here and now, I speak an oath to discard old grudges. By our power combined, the void gate will be sealed anew. You have brought this old Amalja much happiness. If you believe the words of my great-grandfather, he was mocked and ridiculed, and worse, ignored. Yet your coming has fulfilled the prophecy he spoke of. Shozai, the dark magic coursing through you, shares a deep bond with the void gate. Should that portal be cast open, we will come to great peril. Temper yourself in both body and mind. When you are ready, return to this land and seek me out once more. Then, and only then, will I speak to you of your next task. Freeze! A lot of EXP for doing that. Oh man, that was a lot of talking. Yeah, I learned it. I learned an AoE. What's the next one? 45, right? Yep. Well, we don't need transpose anymore. So, 1 and 2. That's pretty much all I need to think about right now. Did I really have transpose? No, I had transpose on 3. Fire 3, Blizzard 1. So Blizzard 1 should just stay... Okay, Blizzard 1 will move over here. Transpose is for last ditch efforts only. Or when I only need... Not when it last ditch, but I need it. So Fire 3... And then... Okay, so start with 3, then 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay. There we go. I got the rhythm. Still level Bard sometime. My archer's also still being at level 18. It's a funny vestigial thing when cross-class stuff was a thing. Used to be required to be level 15 in Archer to unlock Black Mage, and a level 18 Archer skill is essential to have for a Black Mage. Yeah, I have been told about the cross-class stuff and how nightmarish it was for some people. There used to be a third bar, right? There was another resource. Actually, not yet learned. What? Oh, I got synced down. Wow. Okay, good. It does cast other skills when it's at the free mode. Middle-aged men across the realm unite for the Bane must be quelled. Wow, that is absolutely a quest dedicated to me. Wake up as bald as a melon. Oh, this is hard now because I've changed all the buttons. We're gonna drop thunder on bosses like this. I wasn't aware this was a boss. I literally thought this was just a enemy spam type thing, but I guess it is a single enemy. Not that it really is taking a whole lot to take down. Oh, my chocobo's down. Never mind. No wonder I was surviving so easily. I guess that's why the music was different. I was wondering what determines whether or not that song plays. I did not realize that there's just fates with boss fights in it. So is my Chocobo just down now? Do I have to resummon him, right? If I want to use him? I gotta remember to do that. Just use another Gissel Green? Yeah, okay. Alright, anyway, we got so far off course here. We're in, how far into this stream now? And I didn't... Oh. Somehow my OBS is not aligned properly. Oh wait, yes it was. I just had the other thing in front of it. Wow, yeah, I've been playing for an hour and a half, and I've done one step of the MSQ the entire time. Cool. I got new spare parts for that V-Pet. The custom V-Pet, so I'm gonna try cracking it back open and fixing it. I essentially just bought another entire Digimon, because it's only, like, the actual board, the actual, like, Digimon toy is only, like, $7. So I was just like, okay, let's get another one. Get a new board and try it again. The shell was the expensive part. State your business, adventurer. This is the one Whiskey sends me. And the fog is what he sees in you. And until I do, you will receive no aid from me. Savage Aim Materia 2, Heaven's Eye. Oh, this is on. We're forcing Materia onto me now. Critical hit +2, direct hit rate +2, determination +2. I forget what determination does. Affects the amount of damage dealt by both physical and magical attacks, as well as the amount of HP healed by... Okay, well, fuck it. Extract, retrieve materia. How do I put materia on? That's, that requires me to be bonded to it, right? The nun last name for Mil Mikote means he fucks. Yeah. I think I read up on that. Offhand. Oh, right, I have a two-handed staff now. I forgot I finally got rid of the wood shield. Why'd it get so quiet all of a sudden? Try on repair? Oh, I need... No. Not wasting dark matter on that. I just pay for it. No. Think you have to go to an NPC. Oh, right. You unlock the ability with the crafters. Okay. Should repair my stuff, though. I don't want it to wear out. Odin Nun wants you to hunt the most dangerous game. What do we got here? Disciple of War, all classes. They really don't like, They really don't like giving you stuff for Disciple of Magic, huh? Unless it's worse than what you have. Steel Queer Ass. Sells for 41 gil. Or I could get 500 gil. Persistent bugger. Very well, let's have a look at you. You've seen your share of battle, there's no mistaking it, and you didn't manage to obtain the Adamantoise egg. However, there was not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. Oh, are they purring? Is that what they're doing? Is that why the R's get dragged out? The nun I once fought also believed that his strength would save him. He was wrong, and now I am Nun. Many years I joined the company of heroes to hone my skills, instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready. When I was young, I understood that victory goes to the patient, the cunning, the pragmatic. That is why I claimed my position and why I still hold it. It is why I will not help an unproven whelp. The children of the sands do not offer aid to strangers. To do so is a sign of weakness. However, you are recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, and it would be permissible to assist you. Across the desert to the east lies an Amalja encampment. There dwells a warrior renowned for both his strength and his guile. To even face this Amalja in battle, you must find a way to lure him away from the encampment. This will be your test to draw out and defeat the veteran. For this I will offer you no advice, only this worn spear. While you ask, you will have to solve that riddle yourself. Now go, slay this old warrior and bring me his necklace. Oh boy, back to the area I got killed in like 6 times over. Okay, that's the mining area. I was like, was that there before? I don't remember that. Trophy claimed by Udol Noon from the dying hands of an Amaljan warrior. Bloody Gisarm. What? Oops, still moving. Nope. Just looking up at the night sky. It's so majestic. Truly, this is the true beauty of Eorzea right here. Model chocobo, but yeah. Fun. The thing I like about the small towns is that you could ride the mounts in them, but it also means you could just ride them indoors. Which is like the funniest part to me. Tell me, adventurer, is our old nemesis dead? A confusion of teeth, bones, and claws strung into a piece of leather. With the patent items or another module can glean the name and rank of the necklace's wearer. It's a fine necklace as befits a veteran of countless battles. It will make an excellent trophy. The spear, it belonged to one of his brothers. I knew when he spied it from afar, he would be unable to resist venturing outside the encampment to see for himself. Did you discern my intent, or was it dumb luck, I wonder? Either way you impress me, adventurer. I shall tell you the ingredient you seek. Money. A Shame we didn't meet when I was still with the company of heroes. You would have made a fine recruit. Worm time, oh boy. But no point dwelling on what cannot be. You have a Welwick worm to hunt. Sandworms slither brazenly across the desert dunes, but Welwick worms are far fewer in number. Rarity breeds demand, and so their meat is highly prized as a delicacy. You ever read that book, How to Eat Fried Worms? And there's like one chapter where he eats 2 of them at once. The only way to catch your quarry is to entice it with something it cannot resist. These worms prey on the small... I couldn't do that one. Small creatures of the Sagoli. A freshly slaughtered angler carcass would be my choice of bait. There's an area teeming with anglers to the east. I'll mark it upon your map, along with the location where the Welwick worm is most frequently sighted. Be warned, the blood will drive the worm into a feeding frenzy. If your skills are lacking, it will devour you as well. Is this how I unlock Go-Go? I get swallowed and then he's inside the, I guess they are inside there. They're kind of... The implication, I think, in FF5 and 6 is that Go-Go's gender is unknown. Alright, where am I going? That helps. Okay. Live action One Piece this week. I'd be lying if I didn't say I wasn't interested in it. Wait, hold on. Did I say that right? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't interested in it, even though I'm not even really a huge One Piece fan. I'm not gonna get Netflix right away though. I'm gonna wait because Castlevania next month, and then the Scott Pilgrim anime in November. I might just wait. Re-up for like 1 month and then blow through all of them at once. Save myself some money. Still have to watch Nimona too. I never got around to that, so it just kind of lapsed when my subscription did. Yeah, they moved the fate so the worms don't spawn in town. Ripworm time. Are those colored stars significant? Like, do they make up a constellation? I guess there's a lot of them. Never mind. Slimy, gross worm time. Oh, that I want to fight. Where is it? No. Z will dismount if that's okay. That thing is Zaniga. That looks like a Monster Hunter enemy. Oh, what? Why'd I do that? Am I stupid? Actions no. I need my map guide. Why would he do this? Is he stupid? Okay, yeah. Z's quick dismount. I mean, not that it matters. You automatically get off anyways. Oh, wait. No, actually you don't if you start battle. Ooh, that's actually good to know. Blech. I switched my wheel options so that wheeling just automatically scrolls through enemy list now, target list, and instead I have to do control scroll to do camera. Because I do that far less often than I need to scroll through enemy targets. Though I also found the full targeting, auto-targeting now, so I don't really have to worry about it too much. At least as of right now. I'm sure later on it's going to be a bit more of a thing that I have to keep an eye on. Oh, wait. Gotta sell off my shit. Look well, have you caught your quarry then? A large round slice of Welwick worm meat. Welwick worm white meat. Your skills as a hunter rival those of our best. I applaud your success, Shosai. The meat you will need to be heavily smoked before I ship it to Westgate. Worry not, you have my word that he will receive it in time for the banquet. You must be eager to obtain the third ingredient. I regret to say that I know naught of its location. For the nonce, you shall return to Costa del Sol and seek Westgate's counsel. Ah, but hold on a moment, since you will be meeting the captain again soon, there's something I would like you to deliver to him for me. All classes equipment that's better than what I have. Ah, praise the 12. Ding. And right back to having nothing. Deliver a gift. Captain was always fond of this brandywine. Brandywine? I would be grateful if you could deliver it on my behalf. I was a reckless, angry youth when I first joined the company, and he would have been well within his rights to cast me out. Everything I have I owe to his wisdom and generosity. Well, Westgate was a firm yet fair teacher. Weiscat. An expert molder of men. I suspect that is still the case now. Please give him my regards, Shosai. Fuck it. It always kills me that like none of the characters in this game like use the Aetherite at all. They're like, yeah, I need you to go across the world and deliver this to him. I could do it, but I don't want to pay the 500 gil. Well met, Shosai. Landinel and Uodnin both spoke highly of you. What brings you here today? Deep caramel-colored spirit made from twice distilling fine red wine and then aging it in rosewood barrels for at least 30 summers. Wow. Ah, my favorite. I shall have to thank the Noon personally. Now you have but one ingredient left. Fortunately, you will not have to travel to Aldenor this time to obtain it. Truth be told, I never intended you for to collect this last ingredient. Brayflox, the old quartermaster, wished to bring it to Costa del Sol herself. However, not long ago, she sent word that there's been some trouble at the long stop, and that the delivery would be delayed indefinitely. She told me nothing of the incident itself, but I fear the situation may be dire. Though I would like nothing more than an aider myself, I have no choice but to turn to you and your allies. Make haste to Hidden Falls docks, and speak with Ozun Nazun. Another Lalafell. He will direct you to the Raincatcher Gully, where brave flocks and our people have made their home. Ooh. Your teleporting is actually more expensive than most citizens can afford, plus the whole thing of having to be attuned to each, yeah. But you really think the company of heroes couldn't afford it? They're probably swimming in Gil. I mean, okay, it runs... This runs on a very D&D, like, thing. That's what I've heard, at least. Because, like, in Dungeons & Dragons... Excuse me, I'm very snotty tonight. In Dungeons & Dragons, like, you make a decent amount of gold when you kill enemies, and you go to and then you go to shops and spend it. But, like, apparently, like, to, like, a peasant, like, earning 5 gold is, like, a year's salary. The only reason that you get so much money in D&D comparatively is because, like, you're an adventurer, and adventurers do all the dirty work. So I think it's kind of the same concept here. Adventurers make a ton of coin, while the peasants are usually out doing sex work. Which makes me wonder if a housing plot in this game costs millions of gil, how the hell would anyone afford it? Like, canonically. The things we do for cheese. I could go for some cheese right now, actually. That's good. What's going on here? Treasures and treasure... What are these? Oh, right, I've never done these for some reason. They unlocked a while ago. Oh, they're level 35 and 36, that's why. Okay. There are no ferry docks. Okay. Excuse me. I don't think I've been over here at all. What's the hurry, adventurer? Something happened over the old Gobble settlement? Don't know why they're so eager to help a bunch of young beastmen, but go and talk to the skipper over yonder. She'll ferry you to Raincatcher Gully. Going to Raincatcher Gully. Coming along? Combat leaves are kind of pointless now that they've massively increased the amount of EXP you get early on. There's still a main method of leveling crafters gatherers. Yeah. I have not done any of Disciple of Land or Hand yet. Outside of, like, just starting them. Think twice about venturing into Raincatcher Gully if I were you. Ever since the Calamity's been crawling with bizarre creatures, likes of which no one's ever seen before. When dockhands are authorized to enter the storehouse. Be on your way. That's where I just can't... What am I doing here exactly? Where am I? Raincatcher Gully. Oh, they just took me over here. I could have just gone to Wineport and walked down here. Where am I supposed to... Okay. Gigantode. Small price to pay for cheese. Oh god, I love that thing's tongue. It's so good. Not as good as the inflated Nyx. That's still my favorite enemy so far, but it's pretty good. Brave flocks, all talks. Psh, tongue flaps of whisker have been reaching the ears of brave flocks. Uplander has come for tasty, fresh gobby treats, yes? Quest prize of Uplander keep in Longstop. Flighty beast chased Gobby flock from homes. Gobby flock needs goody Uplander to give safety to Longstop with much hand lending. Oh, this is a dungeon. Okay. So if I choose not to enter with the party of NPCs, does this still count? Because the icon doesn't appear next to it. And I know this is a very new thing they just added. Okay, we're doing a dungeon tonight. It goes without saying, but if I play a lot of dungeons in this game, it still counts no matter what you choose. Okay. I haven't been bothering because it's just like the option, the little icon shows up next to the NPCs. It goes without saying, but if I do dungeon stuff, it's probably mostly going to be offline. Did my level get synced? Yes, it did. I'm not... Okay. I didn't realize I got leveled down here. Oh, that means I gotta... fuck around with buttons. Here, switch these over. There we go. This is one of your favorite ARR dungeons, really. It definitely feels a lot more open from the start. Oh, what? Oh, I've been silenced. I really gotta pay attention. Huh, okay. Actually, I guess this is a good time to actually ask this, since you guys said don't use transpose. Is it better to activate fire out of an ice astral, or is it better to activate and get that free cast, or is it better to switch over to fire and then get a powered up one instead? Fire 3 first since it's a quick cast, yeah. I mean, now I guess that makes sense, because now that I actually can do that more often, though, I'm still getting level synced below that point, so it's not really become up too much, because I'm not really getting into combat at this point. That's putting me down levels, or that's not putting me down levels to start. Doors locked tight, okay. This last dungeon with that Fire 3 at least, got it. Skull, Gobbyflock is in danger. Uplanders, take gate key. Open head gate. Run, stop, head gate key. Okay. Little man. My little man. I have AoE spells, yeah. You're right. Kinda keep forgetting about them because I never use them. Oh, I'm taking damage. Okay, let me stand back here, actually. Some medic at me as well. I keep wanting to hit above 2 to actually activate that, and I'm like, oh wait, no, it's control 2. And the Uplander Gobuflock needs quick hand lending. Long stop base lards. Please give me your motivation because you're still checked out from school. Aren't you between semesters right now? Or are you doing I thought you did finals already. Still have one class left, and finals for that are due on Sunday. Ugh. Well, look at the bright side. You're almost done. And once you're done, you can take a week. Wait, do you get like a week before the next semester? I know you're just plowing through it as quickly as you can here. Ow. Two weeks of break. Oh, that's not too bad. That's an interesting class schedule. Finals, you mean? Oh god, if 100 questions is part 3, then you're doomed. I mean, there's not much I could say other than just study up, prepare, put your head between your legs, and pray. Get under the desk. That would never work. It's like Mike when he did the air horn thing during the TikTok stream, where he starts shaking the camera and it was like the world was ending. Just binge on milk tea to cope? I mean, I don't know. Are you okay with doing that? If rewarding yourself with some milk tea will get you to work, then go ahead. Infantry bandana. Bandana Waddle Dee. Hand lending. Hand lending. Oh, I can't talk to him. I didn't miss anything else, right? Yep, I did. No, but I just like Taro so much. It sounds interesting. I want to try it. Should highly recommend 100 out of 10, 8 plus 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 plus. If I see it, I will try it. I told you they fucked up one of my pumpkin drinks this weekend at Wawa, and I was so upset. They definitely gave me... It was definitely not pumpkin. It was like chocolate. I think I may have also ordered the wrong thing, though. That might have been it. But, like, I definitely asked for pumpkin, though. But I think they gave me the wrong type of drink. In addition to just giving me food poisoning with their avocado toast. I don't know, but the pumpkin cheesecake smoothie I got on Friday was way better. Not even the same flavor profile. Yeah, I know. They probably just put the wrong syrup in it. Because, I mean, that's what pumpkin spice is. It's just a thing in a syrup bottle, like chocolate syrup and caramel syrup. I'm, like, not even paying attention right now. You can tell I'm just kind of mindlessly mashing here. Inferno Drake. They may have also tried to purposely mess up my order because they saw I was wearing women's clothing. I was dressing very feminine that entire convention, and I was very happy about it. I had my blue skirt on for quite a long time. And I was wearing that new tank top I got, which I really like. I love it. I don't normally wear tank tops, but that was a very nice purchase. And it was by the person who wrote Slightly Damned, so a lot of people, it's like a conversation piece. Never read Slightly Damned. I just know Chu is a really good artist. There, you credit because of the skirt? No, I'm just projecting. I don't think they actually messed it up because of that. I was gonna say maybe they took offense to me not presenting as a binary or some shit like that. Who knows? All I know is if that bothered them, then man, they would have hated to see what was going on in the hotel. I don't think they purposely messed anything up on me. I think it just happened. Definitely not going back to that Wawa, though. Ow. Oh, that's Brayflox making that noise. I wasn't even aware he was with us. I was not paying attention. If you get anything pumpkin, apple, or spice related. Oh man, apple spice. I forgot about that. I wonder if I could find a place that serves apple spice. I'm going to, so not this, not the, it's, I should be here this weekend and I should be here 2 weekends from now. I'm not sure if I'll be here the weekend after this weekend. But after these next 3 weekends, I'm going to the, I think it's, I can't remember what town it's in, but it's the Maryland Ren Fair. Nessie and I are going to be going there for Saturday night, or Saturday through Sunday. When I was in Seattle, they were already offering hot and cold apple cider. Oh man, I hope I can get some cider at the Ren Fair this month. Next month, it's not September yet. Not until, actually, when is... There's 31 days. Okay, so September starts Friday. Too far away. Marauder, can you crack that open for me? So I don't have to... what am I doing here? Arrive at the heart of the long stop. Time for fall, bitches, yeah. I agree. Again, I feel like this is the most depressing week of the year. And, okay, the reason I feel that way is because when I was a kid, you know, I would go on 2 trips every summer. First trip would be right after school ends. It would be like the last weekend of June into the first week of July. We'd go down to a beach town in South Jersey called Sea Isle City. Big tourist area. It's not quite Atlantic City. Atlantic City is where you go to like do the gambling and all that stuff. It's a nice, just like little tourist destination with nice beaches. And then at the end of the summer, in August, like usually the 2nd or 3rd week of August, I would go up to New York State and spend time at my aunt and uncle's house in the Catskill Mountains. And it was just a very nice, quiet time. There's some people I knew up there. We'd go get food from places. You'd go hiking. It was a really nice place. Don't go to either place anymore, obviously. And now I have a job, so I have to work all summer. But like when I'd come back from that trip, that was the end of it. Like from then on, it was like the next thing to look forward to was Labor Day, then the start of school right after that. And it was usually the last week of August. So it's like the last week of August to me always comes off as like kind of depressing. It was a week that I would generally use to just play video games and go swimming as much as possible, because there was just like it's gonna end after this week. You need to stop. Where the fuck am I going? I'm going back the way I came. I'm being a dingus. See, and the other thing, though, is that fall, you know, when you're going to school, you only have Saturday and Sunday off anyway. So it's like fall is like a time of the year where you only enjoy it on the weekends. Fall, winter, and spring. Well, winter's different because winter you would get snow days. So winter you'd enjoy when it snowed because you wouldn't have to go to school. Fall, you're just conditioned to only enjoy it on the weekends because you don't have time to enjoy it during the week. Unless you're, you know, fun life hipster person, which I don't get to be, unfortunately. Oh my god, look at this thing. Oh, I love it. It's that thing from Star Trek. When you go warp 10, that's what you turn into. Now everyone is lizard, yeah. I think those lizards were orange, though. When Vinny talked about that episode, I know. It is an awful episode. Just the whole concept of if you go to Warp 10, you start evolving. But then you also somehow turn into a lizard creature. Because, like, that's the plot of the episode. Like, they go Warp 10 and it causes one of the characters to, like actually start, like rapidly evolving. And then eventually it ends with them turning into the lizard. I can't remember. That episode's a blank to me. Didn't believe him at first, but it's real. Yes, it's absolutely real. Hold up a minute. What's over there? Ooh, secrets. There's probably treasure. Challenging new dungeons. Meanwhile, it's like click on one thing. Click on it. This feels like a trap. There's nothing here. I've been had. Someone playing an instrument. Song was Vermilion City. There were a lot of Pokemon Go peeps there in Seattle on that day. Oh, right. Go Fest was this weekend. That's why. The Global Go Fest. So, Go Fest was actually in New York last weekend. And the friend I went to Philadelphia with, that went with Nessie and I, actually went to that. So they were playing Go Fest in New York. And then they were playing it again at the convention because this weekend was the Global Go Fest. So everyone was playing this weekend. I did not play at all. I caught some new Pokemon because whenever my friend plays it, I pull it out. But I just played for casually. The only other time I never, because to participate in the fests, you need to buy a ticket, and it's like $30, and I'm like, wow, I don't want to pay that much just for like a 2-hour like chunk of time in Pokemon Go, where you catch different things. I mean, maybe, I don't know. I don't think I would. Oh. I thought it was like something to interact with over here. Ticket is only good for some extra stuff. Everything else is free. Ah, got so much for the cowboy hat over the weekend. I did too. I saw one and I caught it as I was driving, and I got it. I think I did, actually. Wait, I have to check. See, now I actually don't remember if I got it or not, if it ran away. One Pokemon that I didn't have ran away from me. Here's the thing, though. Like, I played it pretty religiously until Gen 4, and then I fell off. And then I tried getting back into it, and I kind of did, but then I fell off again. So I have most of the Pokemon up through Gen 4, but then, like, after that, there's a lot of open spots on my collection. A Lunatone. I don't think I have that. No, I don't. Wow. Incredible. Just spawned right as I started the game up. Alright, hold on. I gotta interrupt this dungeon to play Pokemon Go for a minute. Wow. Incredible. Load up the game for the first time in weeks, and there it is. There's an Electrike. I don't need that. Oh my god, why are the sound effects so, like, speaker blowouty? What happened to this game? Did I get the what did I look in here for? I wanted to see if I got the Snorlax. Recent. Yep, I got it. 2022. 2 stars. Bad defense, decent attack, great, bottom stat. Oh, I got a Rayquaza, too, because there was Rayquaza raids happening. Got my first Goomy, got a Gastrodon, Vulpix, Cottony, Girafarig, which... Oh, I got that because I'm prepping for a Giraffe when that gets added. Cottony? Yeah, I just don't have enough to evolve that. Morlul, Marini, Hisuian Electrode. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I have no idea why the sound effects never used to be like that. It absolutely never used to sound like that back in the day. Now it's blown out. Hard to believe Pokemon Go has been around since 2016. It has been 7 years since Pokemon Go existed. Or since it started to exist. So like if it's with Go, I mean, here's the thing: it's not a Pokemon game. It's not, you know, you don't play it to play Pokemon. You play it because you want to play Pokemon Go. You want to just throw the balls, catch the Pokemon, and, you know, bond over that. I don't know how they did professional, because this year at Worlds, or was it last year? Because I don't think this year happened yet. No, it happened this year. Never mind. Sorry. They did last year. They did Pokemon Go as like part of Worlds, and I'm just thinking, like, that game feels like such a nothing game to go professional at. But apparently there's a lot more depth to it than it seems, so I don't know. I'll tell you what's been on my mind lately. Between the trading card game getting released on NSO and that new Pokemon cartoon that's been airing on the YouTube channel, I've really been in the mood to maybe get into Pokemon cards again. I actually, this past weekend, my friend brought them up because she loves collecting Pokemon cards, and I actually busted out my big green binder of cards and my big bag of, like, spare cards that I've collected over the years, and I was like, here, just take a look through these. If you see any duplicates of ones that you want, just go ahead and take them. So she ended up taking, like, a huge stack of my cards, but not even then. It was only, like, maybe a fifth of them total. She doesn't have a lot of the older sets, so she took a lot of, like, my older cards and promo cards that I didn't have duplicates of. I had 4 promo Mews of, like, the exact same promo Mew. I don't know why. Hellbender. I'm not getting a TCG again, but I can only afford to play online. The new online client sucks compared to the old one. Yeah, I've heard. I've never played it online. Here's the thing. I've only played Pokemon Trading Card Game for, like, the first few sets. Back in the day when base set was released. Base set up to, I think, Neo. After the Neo stuff came out, I stopped. I stopped playing before Wizards of the Coast stopped doing the trading cards. I have, like minimal Gen 2 cards, and that's it. Almost all of my cards were from Gen 1, until recently. I had no idea they had introduced the Fairy type and then actually erased it from the game. That's how much I did not play it, or was not invested in it. When will Donald come back from the war? Never. Now's a good time to get into it since Scarlet and Violet sets are a lot more simple than the power creep bullshit they had the last few generations. Yeah. I've been watching, whose videos is it? They've been uploading a lot of trading card game related videos lately. And they did a video on power creep in the history of the trading card game. Because now the thing is, the trading card game's getting popular again. See, the thing is, though, like, how does that work competitively, though? Because, if I'm not mistaken, the way that the standard, like, tournament formats work is that you're allowed to use any cards from, like, the last, like, what is it, like, 2 or 3... Oh, God. What is going on here? You're allowed to use cards from, like, the last, like, 2 or 3 sets, or however many it is, competitively. So if the Scarlet and Violet set has now reduced the power and stopped the power creeping, wouldn't the older sets that are more viable still like overtake them? Or are they balanced so that like it doesn't happen? Itar takes to the sky. What the hell? What just happened? Snorlax VMAX had 340 HP. Yeah. Honestly, when I saw cards that started getting up, yeah, there's still old Sword and Shield sets, but they'll be rotated out soon. But like, see, that's weird then, because then that means like the current season, you're probably relying entirely on the Sword and Shield set, outside of maybe whatever trainer cards would come to would come in handy. Long stop gut gate. That's what I call my stomach. Remember, anything over OP was 100 was OP as fuck back in the day. Probably the worst trade I've ever made, best and worst trade. The year that the Pokemon card stuff took off, Nintendo Power gave out a Pikachu card, normal base set Pikachu, but it was specifically copies of the ones they were giving out at E3 that year. It had a little set stamp, a golden shiny set stamp on it that said E3. I traded that for a base set Charizard. Granted, the base set Charizard is in almost perfect condition. It's like, I've been told that it would probably get like an 8 or 9 out of 10 on that rating thing, which I'm not doing. But it's not a first edition, so I think ultimately I ended up with a less valuable card, and I just really wanted it because that was the chase card. Everyone wanted the Charizard base set Charizard card. And I remember the guy at the Toys R Us when we made that trade was like, "Are you seriously going to do this trade?" And he said that to both of us, and I was just like, "Yeah." I had no intention of like living with that Pikachu, and I'm just like, now I kind of regret it because I think it may have been better to have kept that Pikachu. You didn't check that it was a first edition? No, I knew it wasn't first edition. Of course I would know. Oh, this isn't the end of the dungeon yet. How much more of this is there? Don't get me wrong. How old was I when that came out? 1999, when the card game was doing its rounds for the first time? I was 12. You can't blame me. I didn't know the value of cards back then. I just wanted Charizard, damn it. You know what? One day, instead of doing pack opening, because I've done pack opening a couple times on stream. I did the Arceus V box last year, remember? That Arc V card is really good. I think one day what I might do is I might pull out the binder and the bag, and we'll just go over all my cards. I do have some cards that aren't in the sets though, like because I have one of the e-reader sets when that came out, because I remember I really wanted to use the e-reader more, so I ended up buying, or someone ended up getting me one of the card sets that specifically used the e-reader, so I have that set fully intact. I have a Comic-Con Riolu from 2009 or 2008. I don't remember which year it was, but I think it was a yeah, it's a Riolu with the Comic-Con, with the San Diego Comic-Con stamp on it. Not stamp, it's like actually on the card, printed on the card. I know, I'm like really I'm really taking my time here, which I shouldn't be doing. I kind of want to make more progress than this, but whatever. We'll have to do what we have to do. Again, I didn't realize there was a seasonal event going on. And that took way longer to get through than I thought. I never did the minigame! Alright, after I do this dungeon, I'm going to go back and do the minigame, and then we'll see how much time we have left. Even I've thought of buying a card pack. I know it would only be for art and the possibility of getting a shiny card. A couple months ago, I saw there was the rest stop. The H Mart was selling Pokemon cards, and I was like, screw it, I'll buy a pack. I'll open it right now. So I just bought it and opened it at the table while Nessie and I were eating Shake Shack. Yeah, the H Mart. There are several rest stops on the New Jersey highway, and they are usually named after prominent New Jersey residents, like John Bon Jovi. There's a rest stop for him. There's a rest stop for Judy Blume, the author. The Judy Blume one is where we usually go eat when we're driving back to the beach area. That has a Shake Shack, a Starbucks, which is almost never open when we go there. I think an Auntie Anne's Cookies, but we never ordered there. It's always past closing whenever we go there. And then they have the H Mart, which is usually open as long as the Shake Shack. And I usually grab like a snack there to eat after we get where we're going. Is it H Mart? I can't actually remember. I know there's H Marts in the city. Judy Blume service area, rest stop, open 24 hours. Yeah, because if you gotta take it, if you eat Shake Shack, you gotta take a shit in there. NJ has too many Shake Shacks now, and it's a problem. Opinion from the NJ.com. That's an article from last month. There's a town in New Jersey called Cheesequake. Not cheesecake, Cheesequake. How do I see a website for a service area? What if I just say rest stop Mart? May it? No. Oh, I just realized I was only renamed for her last year, apparently. Okay. Oh, it's Z Market, not H Mart. Sorry. Yeah, H Mart's the Korean market, right? Z Market is what I'm talking about. It's just a convenience store. I knew it wasn't. Like, I was like, wait, H Mart? That's not right. Can't. It's not the Korean shop. Yeah, no, it's Z Market is what I'm talking about. It's like an open-air market in the rest stop. Also massage chairs there, which are pretty fun to use. Oh, shit, I got paralyzed. I got healed. Okay, we're good. Whoomp. Okay, question. Where am I supposed to go? Up here. Yeah, no, it's the Z Market. Z Market is where we go. Z grade market. Map in the realm. Chivo unlocked. Dragon sleep. Okay, before I step in there, I gotta scratch my back. Oh, God. Okay, feel better now. So, Jelly, the Jersey City is getting a Tesso Life store while I get nothing. Oh! Oh, shit. The NPCs just heal me immediately. Tesso Life store. Even Phoenix is getting one. I haven't been to Jersey City in a long time. That's where my job used to be until we went all remote from the pandemic. So I used to go there every day. Okay, so that drops the cursed eggs. Yeah. And then the cursed eggs explode and cause poison. Okay, it's very hard to dodge those, so I'm gonna have to probably start. Okay, not all of them explode at once, though. I don't really need to worry about it right now. Can't say this fight changed at some point, really. Worth a shot. And remember to use Thundercloud when it's available. Let me use Limit Break. Oh, Starstorm. Remember when I fought the final boss in Trials of Mana Remake? And, like, while I was doing the super move, the second half of the song kicked in? That was such a great moment. I want to play through that game one more time and play the remaining story that I haven't played yet. Which I think is the Kevin... who's the other girl? Who's the little girl? Not Angela. Oh. Two of the, Charlotte, okay. Two of the final bosses in Trials of Mana have no phase shift. Like, the final boss, like, the Sacrifice Part 3 just starts in the middle of the fight. But I believe... No. The basic one. No, Hawkeye and Lisa, or Rise, their fight is too specific, they're two separate forms. Whereas the other two final bosses are just one form that gets harder in the middle of the fight. Oh, God, the Uplander has thanks of Gobbyflock. Flighty beast was tricksy foe, but Uplander outwitted with plans making. Uplander has goodly head for fighting. I almost read that as godly head, and I was like, you bet I do. Brayflock's happy gives tasty fresh gobby treats to clever Uplander. I went through a whole dungeon for cheese. Cheese is stinky sweet gobby treat. Special make with secret gobby arts. Oh man, I want to eat goblin cheese. I bet it comes from between their toes. No party complete without gobby gouda, Brayflock say, every say. Are they, Are they like the... Why is that symbol still there? Whatever. Is it... That just doesn't go away, right? Yeah, I guess it doesn't. Are they like the augurs from Night Trap, where they can't take the masks off because they're just, like, too weak to, like, breathe air? Or however that works? That game looks like a fucking... Like, I would hate playing Night Trap. That game looks like a nightmare. Ha! Night Trapmare. Why not? Let's partake. Oh. Target the enemies, damn it! Holy shit. I don't know if it's explained why they never take the mask off. There's concept art of them without it, though. Attacking like a true NPC here. Jesus. you get flame steals for that, okay. Oh, and I got fire starter, perfect. Oh, I still have a Windborn Buccaneer on me. Or not. What am I doing? Bringing the cheese back to... Kind of tempted to do... You know what? No, not worth it. Want to go on the boat ride again. Oh, yeah, really? Thought you were freaking out because you didn't want to be on the boat. It's 3:30? Oh, shit. Alright. I gotta stop soon. Well, we're literally just gonna do the minigame after this quest and then I'm done. As much as I'd like to just go till like 4, I probably shouldn't because I didn't sleep well last night. I really need to like get my ass in gear and just get things ready. At first I did because it was swaying. I didn't actually watch the video. I have to go back and watch it. That you posted on your Twitter. Your tweeter. I gather you solved Bravelox's little problem. The pungent odor of this hard yellow cheese veined with blue-green mold is most comparable to the warm, damp boot of a zombie after stepping in ripe chocobo dung. Goblins claim it's a delicacy, but then again, they have their masks to filter out the aroma. Goblin cheese. By the gods, that unholy stench! This is, definitely goblin cheese. Judging from the smell, this should be quite flavorful. How's it made? It's best to remain ignorant of such things. I still remember when I learned what kind of milk they use. Ugh, it's goblin milk. They milk it from their toes. I should probably grab some of this stuff for, like, when I do a Disciple of War, but... I don't know, I just feel vindictive, because they rarely ever give you shit that can be used by, Disciple of Magic. I'm excited for your next stream this year. Approaching the part of the game where I first began to get seriously hooked on it. If... Fuck. Is that a melon summon? Like a melon companion minion? Why? Why is it just like split open randomly? I would like to congratulate you on a job well done. What do you mean you forgot the wine? Bravo, Shozai. Thanks to you, our guest shall be honored with a marvelous banquet. What good is an exotic feast on an equally exquisite aperitif? Luckily, I know just the person to ask. Make your way to Wineport and seek out Shamani Lomani, the former member of the company. All you have to do is give him this order slip. He'll take care of the rest. Oh, and if you're wondering if this is merely a ploy to test your patience, I assure you, I do actually need that wine. And while you're there, give Shamani Lomani my regards. Really excited for my next stream this year, approaching the part of the game when I first began to get seriously hooked on it. Okay. So I did read that. Oh, there's side quests to do here now. Shit. Okay, well, I got stuff to do off stream at least. Now a jellyfish and more water. Cool historical facts about the Seattle boat ride. Cool. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna go back and do the minigame, and then we're gonna call it. My next stream of this will be Saturday, if you're gonna be around, and I'm probably gonna start early, because I don't like streaming late on Saturday. I'm probably gonna start around 8 or 9 p.m. and go till like 12:30-ish. Maybe I'll start earlier if I can. I got a lot to do this weekend. I got a lot of auditions that I'm letting sit around, not getting done, because the daily auditions just take me too long now. I'm just too drained from work to get the daily auditions done quick enough. So this weekend I'm going to get all the non-standard, more important auditions done. I have a couple things I have to do around the house. I might have to do some errands. And then I'll probably stream 14 after that for a couple hours. Tomorrow and Thursday. Well, it's Wednesday now, so tonight, Wednesday night, and then Thursday night, I'm going to be starting a new game. It's not a new game, it's not new to me, and it's not new to probably a lot of people, but it's a game that I've been in the mood to stream lately. It's going to be short, it's only going to probably take me like 6 streams to get through it, and it'll be a fun time with lots and lots of reading. It's a game that I've streamed 2 other games in the series of already over the last couple years. Where is the Chocobo thing? Also, that new Strong Bad game came out, the Rumisode Triungulate. I'm gonna see how long it takes to get through that game, and I might do that on stream as well. But once the Pokemon DLC comes out, that's probably what I'm gonna be focusing on. I think they said I could just play it in my... That's not my room. That's not it either. Damn it. Where's my room? I have to talk to someone, don't I? No, it's over here. No, it's not. That's not it. Innkeep. I have to talk to the innkeep. Oh, wait a minute. Do I have better equipment now? Yes, Battle Mage's robe. Better than the Mentor half robe. Ooh, that looks nice. That's bussin'. Ooh. Special update. When residing in an inn-room, you can now choose to cast glamours using items not in your inventory, but also those stored in your glamour dressers or armoires. Retire to private chambers and switch up your style and comfort. Oh, right, I forgot. It actually shows you the, So we're still in this chunk right here. Yeah. Chronicles of a New Era. Yorha, Dark Apocalypse. I really should play Nier Automata before I get to those. Duty. Disciple of War Quests. Disciple of Magic Quests. God, there's so much to this game. It's overwhelming. Oh, there's way more here than there was before. Egg Hunter Riggy was the only one I had before. It's like impossible to actually get stuff in this game. Just so you have all the mini games now instead of unlocking them, yeah. Just gonna pass the Easter event. Oh no, I got this legitimately. I did the Easter event this year, remember? Oh, you could jump multiple. Okay. I did the Easter. I did, no, I almost said Legumin Times. I'm like, wait a minute. No, that's Hatoful Boyfriend. Okay, you can only jump twice. Oh my god. I think I've played this one on stream. My high score is a 5. And that's how bad I am at this. I guess I didn't realize you could jump twice. Kupo Kupo Adventure. That's Final Fantasy 1 title screen. Huh. Oh, that's interesting. Deals 20 damage to a target in front of you. MP costs 30. Recast 3 turns. So does this shoot straight forward? Yeah, it does. This is cute. Palm Cure, Palm Ward, Palm Re-Raise. Grants automatic revival on KO for the duration of the effect. You can't recast it. Though I will say, I don't recall getting all those other minigames that are in there. That seems interesting. I think it'd be funny if they straight put the ROM of Final Fantasy 1 in as a minigame. It would be funny at the same time. Square Enix would have no reason to do that because they know they could just charge $20 for it instead. Oh, it's Typhon. Oh, and Ultros is here as well. They've actually hinted at it being a possibility before, really. Yeah. I love that the bullets don't disappear at all until they get to the enemy. Or until they get back. By the way, I don't know if I don't know... Well, I've mentioned it a bunch of times. Oh, some enemies move now. Okay. I see. We're getting a little tricky with our shit now. So do I want to break the crystals, or do I just want to, like... Yeah, I guess so. It says BP up. Palm re... Oh, there's more stuff. Palm Levitation. Palm Esuna. Yeah, I've mentioned it before. I have the, oh. I have the, physical edition of the Pixel Remasters. So at some point I want to stream them. I started a stream of... Before I started streaming regularly, I actually started a stream of Final Fantasy 1 on the Game Boy Advance. And I got a couple hours in and I just never played more of it. Why'd I do that? So I'll probably restart one and do it that way. Eventually, I would like to just do all 6 of them. Actually, no, we have had this conversation before, because we then talked about how the Pixel Remasters aren't the best versions, because there's some stuff that just isn't as good as the originals or as other releases. That was dumb of me. Thank God that doesn't do 100 damage. Ooh, this is fun. I'm so glad I checked this out tonight. There we go. One more. I got a little black mage hat now. What new ability did I get? Palm Meteor deals 15 damage to all enemies. Takes 10 turns to recast and costs most of your... whoa! Excuse me. Yeah, I feel like doing the Pixel remasters would be an interesting thing. First two games shouldn't take too long to beat. Certain death on the can only be spelled by defeating an enemy that inflicted it. Well, how do I... Who inflicted it? Was it that thing? Yeah, it was the bug. Oh no, it was the Limia, I think. I should actually angle this better instead of stand in the middle like an idiot. Oh, look at that. This is so sad. I know, this is a very satisfying... I love playing... This is my favorite minigame so far. It's gonna be a very hard game to top. Two more and I could do Palm Meteor Ball. I can't. I want to, but I kind of can't. Okay, Doom's gone. Ugh. MP for that. I can do this, though. Oh, come on! Wow, that was bullshit. Whatever. Jigsaw puzzle. Place the pieces not in contact with the others, not apply to edge pieces. While view image, while in use reduces score by half. While in use reduces score obtained by half. If you use special bonus, will not be rewarded. Auto place. Bridge correctly. Chain pieces correctly in succession. Oh my god, no. Come on. This silly thing to be in the game, yeah. I like there's a bonus just for placing a piece in the middle and getting it right somehow. Should have been paying attention to what the image actually was. Like, there's no grid to see where the pieces go is kind of, rough. Only Final Fantasy can make a, combo-based game on doing a jigsaw puzzle, somehow. Where the end pieces. Here we go. Hey. How is this with the controller? Yeah, it's a good question. Damn it. Oh, there goes that combo. Bing. That does not look like it fits there. That coloring is so weird. Pissed that I lost that fucking Moogle game. So close to... I was like one turn away from victory. If I had known that there was an instant kill move, I wouldn't have... That's annoying. It's very annoying. I think it's more annoying in the fact that you don't get anything for doing well in it either. It's just a minigame. I'm going back and I'm doing that minigame again. Yeah. Middle of nowhere. Look at that. Look how weirdly that's, like, together there. Booga booga booga. The fact that you can't move the pieces to see what's underneath them is annoying. Where's a blue one that goes up? Right there. I'll stick to triple triad, thank you. Is that the hell puzzle? It's just one color. Oh yeah, I've seen that one. A ton of spots this one could go in. There we go. Okay, it's almost 4. Wow, and I ended up getting roped into playing this until 4. That looks okay. It looks fine now, but man, it looked awkward before. Bridge. And the gambling begins. I should, in theory, be able to do this without making any more mistakes, but we're definitely going to be making a few here. Chain 9. Fun. Put the puzzle back in the toy chest. Is it different? No, it's the same. Cheap dungeon, concentration slot. Okay, you know what? We'll look at these next time. What I'm gonna do is just summon my retainer, my Mochi Mochi. And trust this, this. I'm gonna keep that on hand. That's good enough for now. I love how he crawls into the bed and then just whumps face down. This lets you see online store stuff. Smooth, naked body. God damn it, I went to 4 a.m. I can't believe after I said I wasn't going to. Oh, that lets me change appearance. I don't think I have any orchestrations right now. Yeah, I have none. I never bothered getting any. Alright. I'm gonna call it here, obviously, because it's 4 now. I wasted way too much time with that Kupo game that I didn't fucking beat. That's pissing me off. How do I get the chat back there? Okay. Close that. There we go. Now we got it working. Alright, I'm going to stop now. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. You know I always do. If you want to watch more streams, check out my page. Someone stream it. I don't know. It's so hard to... I have not thought of a way to end the streams now that I don't have a team. It's been a month and I still don't know how I'm doing it. But... yeah, I'll be back tomorrow and Wednesday, or tomorrow and Thursday, different game. Saturday, I'll probably do more 14, and then we'll see what happens after that. Again, stream anniversary is soon. Oh, Star Force 2, I forgot to mention that. Mega Man Star Force 2, I'm going to try to get the last stream of it done before the end of September. I need like a day or two to grind the game off stream, just so I have everything I need to like plow through what's remaining of it. Like, if I do everything perfectly, there should only be like maybe 2 hours of the game left. But... I want to make sure I have everything before I do it. I'm aiming to get it done before the end of September. So there will be one more stream of that, but not yet. And likewise, there'll be a Theater Rhythm stream in September as well. But really, thank you for coming. Thank you for the help. I really appreciate it. You know I do. I always do. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. God, I gotta rework. We really gotta workshop all this. Thank you for coming. Have a great evening. I will see you tomorrow. No, it still doesn't work. It still doesn't work. I need to figure this out. I need to, like... until my brain is working right. Whatever. Have a good night, everyone. Take care.
Glue.